Before I begin this video, I want to thank my viewers for their support. I am absolutely blown away by the messages and comments I've received. Today's video is a little different than my others, as I will explain why I believe shining your shoes is the most important thing a person can do. I want to thank you in advance for watching this video. I hope it helps somebody who may need to hear what I will say. This is the Elegant Oxford, where I shine and restore quality men's dress shoes and offer advice to men on how to dress well and live meaningful lives through the values of accountability, responsibility, and hard work. Don't forget to hashtag shine your shoes. My dad told me a story once that when he and my mom were dating, my mom told him, "Robert, the first thing a woman notices about a man are his shoes." Turns out that anecdote has at least some evidence that gives us warrant to listen to mom. Alan Edmonds has done multiple surveys to my knowledge and have indeed found that women notice a man's shoes before anything else, and that, and I quote, "young professional men significantly underestimate the power of shoes in a successful romance, according to most women. Women are more than twice as likely to say shoes reflect their date's fashion sense, personality, financial position, and attention to detail." Now that is pretty huge. If you're a married man watching this video, you'll know why attention to detail is vital. Just ask your spouse. The old adage, "you can tell a lot about a man by how he cares for his shoes," isn't just something your grandpa or dad would say. It's a surface level piece of wisdom with major social implications. Well, I guess mom was right. We can end the video right here. But let's be serious for a minute. This isn't a video about girls or even about dating, although that is an important aspect of life. But instead, I'm making this video to explain why shining your shoes is one of the most important things that you can do in your life. Now, if you think that sounds ridiculous, let me explain. I read a fun poem entitled "My Shoes" that will help answer that question, and it goes like this. "Though ignored, they carry me forth. They take me places that I travel, protecting my feet from harm and danger, so I don't step on searing gravel. But they hold a more important purpose, a meaning beyond what was before. They take me to find my family and friends and other people I adore." Maybe you've already guessed it, but your shoes have so much more to do with you than merely protecting your feet from broken glass. Your shoes are symbolic of your journey through life and how you navigate daily challenges and difficulties. Like all clothing, shoes are symbolic of who you are, what you believe, and what you represent. We're surrounded by symbols every day, from the red light at the intersection and even the tattoos adorning people's bodies. These seemingly ordinary designs and emblems are sending symbols that we interpret and use in our lives. Your shoes send a powerful message about you to those around you. Think of the survey conducted by Alan Edmonds. At least we know that a majority of women will make some type of judgment and will form some type of idea of who you are, good or bad, simply by what you have on your feet. It may not be fair, but it's reality. We make decisions by what we see and apprehend daily in all aspects of our lives. It's in our nature. Now, I don't want to be misunderstood. You don't need to be wealthy or even have an expensive pair of shoes to present yourself well. That doesn't require money as much as it does dedication, knowledge, and a desire to try your best no matter what. Here's my point. You are the person who will learn the most from shining your own shoes. You are sending a message to people around you, that's true. But most importantly, you are sending a message to yourself about who you are and how you'll present yourself in the face of challenges. And nothing is more important than that. Sometimes the only way to move forward or to make progress in the face of difficulty is to ignore the storm your brain is sending your way and get out and act. Make meaningful choices no matter what your circumstances are or how you feel, and your brain will catch up. I'm always surprised and shocked when I speak to high school students, and I'm disheartened when they tell me they feel like they're not good enough or that they're losers. I tell them, make objective choices that will lead you to success and spend less time worrying about the what ifs. They will never lead you to happiness or success. I tell them metaphorically to shine their shoes. Getting up every day and taking time out of your day to shine your shoes is a small yet essential step to meaning and purpose. It's a physical, social, and mental exercise in presenting yourself ready and able to confront life and the situations you'll encounter with dignity. It really does start with the shoe shine, and I wholeheartedly believe that. The other day, someone left a comment on one of my videos which basically said, shining your shoes was an exercise in vanity and a waste of time, and that whatever time wasted on shoes could be better spent investing in yourself. Unfortunately, regrettably, this person missed the entire point of shining your shoes. There is no better personal investment than putting your best foot forward and focusing on the small details. Shining your shoes is analogous to that mindset. I really do believe that making time for the small things will lead to big changes. I've seen it in my own life. Now, look at the difference between these shoes. They are identical in style and color, except one was properly maintained and the other wasn't. I can't think of a better analogy of how your life might end up if you decide to prepare daily. You might end up like one of these two shoes. The choice, of course, is absolutely yours. You decide today, in fact, with every choice you make, which version of these shoes you become. You decide if you'll be the pair on the left or the pair on the right, starting now. Whenever a friend is struggling, or a high school student asks me for advice, or even if my wife needs some reassurance, I always tell them to shine their shoes. I tell them to leave the overwhelming and unfixable behind and focus on the small and conquerable tasks that make the real difference. There isn't anything more important than that. So don't forget to #shine your shoes. I'll see you next time.